Hi, welcome to Day 7 of Banned Books Week, the final day of Banned Books Week 2012. To Kill a Mockingbird. Published in 1960, winner of the Pulitzer Prize in 1961, written by Harper Lee, recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom for her contribution to literature. It is also one of the most frequently banned and challenged books in North America. It was the 10th most challenged book of 2011. Reasons given for the bans and challenges vary. Common complaints include the use of profanity and references to sexual activity, but another common complaint about the book kind of baffles me: the charge that the book somehow promotes racism. Now, the people who cite the book's use of racial epithets, I understand, at least somewhat. There are racial epithets in the book, but I wonder how many of them have actually read the book. I honestly don't see how you could read To Kill a Mockingbird and come to the conclusion that it somehow promotes racial hatred. Now, I'll be reading an excerpt from this book that contains the N-word. So if that makes you uncomfortable, or if you're watching this with children and you'd rather not expose them to that, I'll understand if you stop watching the video now. But I hope that you continue to watch, because I think that this excerpt also helps to demonstrate that just because a book uses a racial slur, that does not mean that the book is somehow promoting or condoning racism. And in fact, in this case, it is quite the opposite. "Atticus," I said one evening, "what exactly is a nigger lover?" Atticus's face was grave. "Has somebody been calling you that?" "No, sir, Mrs. DeBose calls you that. She warms up every afternoon calling you that. Francis called me that last Christmas, that's where I first heard it." "Is that the reason you jumped on him?" asked Atticus. "Yes, sir." "Then why are you asking me what it means?" I tried to explain to Atticus that it wasn't so much what Francis said that had infuriated me, as the way he had said it. It was like he'd said snot-nose or something. "Scout," said Atticus, "nigger lover is just one of those terms that don't mean anything, like snot-nose. It's hard to explain. Ignorant, trashy people use it when they think somebody's favoring Negroes over and above themselves. It slipped into usage with some people like ourselves when they want a common, ugly term to label somebody." "You aren't really a nigger lover then, are you?" "I certainly am. I do my best to love everybody. I'm hard put sometimes. Baby, it's never an insult to be called what somebody thinks is a bad name. It just shows you how poor that person is. It doesn't hurt you. So don't let Mrs. DeBose get you down. She has enough troubles of her own." So, as I've been doing all week, I'm not going to spend a lot of time defending this book, but I do encourage you to read it and let the book speak for itself. Stay classy and keep reading.